Well, greetings to all the fans and supporters of the Bayer Museum of Agriculture. My name is Damian Mason. I was your keynote speaker 7 years ago at the fundraiser for the museum. They asked me if I would shoot a short video because we all are doing things differently now and doing things virtually in light of the coronavirus pandemic. Well, of course I would do that because I support agriculture and I support the Bayer Museum of Agriculture, as should you, because of the outreach that this museum does to educate the consumer about the importance of the world's most important industry. You know, with all the changes that have occurred in the last 6 months, it seems that many of our consumers are starting to really understand how important agriculture is to them. You know, they didn't think much about going to the grocery store and picking up whatever they wanted prior to March of this year. Then economic shutdown changed everything. Toilet paper became in short supply, and then meat counters were getting depleted. All of a sudden, people were hoarding food. They thought about our industry, and the first time probably in their life, from the issue of scarcity or not even having the abundance that they could or the variety they've always come to accept or even just believe is entitled to them. Agriculture is an important industry. It's also a business. The most important thing we can do is always show the forward progress. A museum with a bunch of old tractors is neat, but especially neat if it can show where we are going and the accomplishments we have had and what it means to the consumer. And that is my vision for everything I do in the business of agriculture moving forward, is showing people why it matters to them and what more we can do to make our world a better place through agriculture. So anyway, it's been 7 years since I was with you. I hope to come back. I do wish you well. I'm really glad that you're still supporting the museum. I know we'll have face-to-face normal meetings where we can have cocktails, and like the old days, very, very soon. I was asked, what have I been doing since I was with you last? Well, I just released my new book, Food Fear. It's a book about the business of food and agriculture. It came out last year. And I also produce and host the Business of Agriculture podcast. So it's free on SoundCloud, Stitcher, wherever you get your iTunes, wherever you find your podcast, go find it there. And if you really want to hand out something to a friend of yours in agriculture, pick up a copy of my book. But in the meantime, thanks a lot for supporting and continue your support of the Bayer Museum of Agriculture. And someday I hope to get back to Lubbock so I can pick me up another cool pair of cowboy boots. Till next time, Damian Mason, and seriously, thank you for supporting the museum.